Hey writers, this is Lee Jessup, career coach and professor of business of screenwriting, coming at you today with something that I've not done much through my YouTube channel yet, but here we go. An industry update. It's important to note that this update is recorded at the end of November 2024. Everything always shifts and changes. So it's important to just take the date in stride, knowing that in a few months we might have a completely different update, which I'll make sure to record then. But you guys have asked me to give a broader industry update, so here I am doing the thing. And I have to tell you, I'm really happy to be ending the year on the note that we are ending it on. The last few years have been unsteady, to say the least. We came out of COVID, we had a strike. The strike was also kind of in line with TV contraction. So we've seen TV contracting and changes happening in that landscape, and there were a lot of questions about original content and IP, and is IP absolutely necessary, and do we care about originals? Well, there's been a number of things that kept me encouraged through the year, which is first and foremost Longlegs having taken a box office weekend over the summer. Longlegs was a movie by Neon, which is an independent production company. We usually don't see independent movies take box office weekends, so it was really exciting to see that, especially being that it's an original. And then, of course, we had this monster $3 million spec sale that happened a couple of weeks ago that I'm beyond excited about, because any screenplay selling from any new writer is a success. Especially in a spec environment, in an environment where things move quickly. There's no attachments to the material. It is just the script and it is sold. It's what we call a naked spec. So that sold earlier in the month for $3 million. I would have been delighted with $500,000. I would have thought that was a huge triumph for the writer, for new voices, for what is possible for new voices, and for original content that doesn't have IP behind it. But we are apparently at $3 million, which is beyond exciting. And I do think the industry is turning a corner. I think that we are in a place where we've survived to 25 almost. Everybody was saying that at the beginning of January 2024. And let me tell you, having survived the strike, I was ready to be off and running with things back to normal, whatever that normal is. But I think that with this big sale, I think that with some kind of impact in summer box office, and with a few of my writers getting signed more recently, I had a couple of writers who got signed in November, one who got signed in October. I'm starting to see more appetite from representatives. Now, it doesn't mean that they're signing anyone with anything. Representatives are looking for actionable screenplays, actionable pilots, i.e. material that they feel they can take out or that is very close to that. I'm just starting to see that more, to hear that more, and that's exciting to me. It feels to me like the industry has turned a corner after a few difficult years, and that is the note that we are ending the year on. That is where the industry is now, which I'm thrilled about. So I do hope that you guys are going to keep pushing and keep writing. I love this time of year to kind of like put your head down and get the writing done, knowing that nobody from the industry is going to be reading. There's no point of querying. There's no point, like, unless you know somebody, unless there's a referral to someone, this is really the time to focus on your work. TV, I think, will still be a challenging space for some time for writers who've not staffed before, for writers who've not sold before. So right now, if you're writing both features and pilots, I would probably favor features. If you are a TV writer with TV focus, I would really look ahead and look to prepare your materials for 2025 for the TV Writing Fellowships, because those are going to be more important than ever. But I think there's reason to feel optimistic about where the industry is, that's substantive. We have some real things to base that on, as opposed to just a feeling or a hope. So certainly let's see what happens in 2025, but I'm feeling optimistic about it. If you are watching this at the end of November, I still do have my Black Friday sale going on, so I'll put the link in the comments just in case. But most importantly, keep writing, because it looks like the dust is finally settling in the feature space. Certainly with representatives, and TV will follow. It's a cyclical thing. It's going in the right direction. So very excited to end the year on this note. All right, you guys, I hope you found this update helpful. If you did, please make sure to subscribe. Keep connected with me. There'll be more free events and more talks and more videos next year. and keep moving forward. Bye.